obviously, while we've been sitting on just chatting, you guys have been earning silver and stuff. The rate of silver is now 500 per 2 minutes, which is like substantially high, but at the same time, like I'm hoping that it kind of, you know, gives us some hope. Hey, Rice Farm. Welcome in. What you doing? We still have 2 psychic drones that are applying from yesterday, and we have a solar flare that's naturally occurring. But I do want to move some of my stuff around. So I want to try to get the ship in the center. I was going to put it on the outside, although I'm pretty sure the ship has to not be undercover, so I think this is a problem. Let me know if you guys know if that's a legit issue or not, because if it is, I'll just build shit over here. Because I was going to put it dead center. I was going to move everything out, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure it has to be undercover for it to you know, actually get off world and shit. So either way, I'm pretty sure we were just in need of like a few resources, a bit of time to research, and Shitaka's going berserk, which we got to be on these a little tiny bit more. Nobody in here's got like that kind of a gun, so we should be fine. Somebody is coming with one of the guns though, so hopefully we can knock them out before we get a problem with that. And you're in a murderous rage. Please tell me that you haven't got one of the cats down in front of you. So let me grab you guys. I say don't fire, go attack that. I don't think the cat's harmed, but I might need a couple of extra people that can fight so we can slow nuke down. I think she's going to get, by the look of it, she's going to reach whatever the animal is first. Oh no, you're going to attack a person. You're trying to kill Lenza here. And we got a third fucking shithacker having a mental breakdown as well. I don't know if anybody in the hospital can get up to fight you, but we're going to try. I heard a cat getting cold then, so let's hope that that wasn't a, let's hope that that wasn't a berserk or something. But yeah, I'm trying to keep them from, only one lens is up in here. One of the shithackers is dying. We'll see how we go with this. I don't know if that one lens is strong enough to take out this shithacker. Yes. Alright, that's fine. The reason why I'm concerned about that is if they don't attack them and we get somebody walking here with the Doomsday rocket launchers, they'll just ignite the entire place. Which, speaking of, I need to go check my storages and make sure that they're not storing shells and shit in here. So, that should be fine. And then, where's my other shelves? And all the power's coming back on, so that helps too. Apparel, raw resources, manufactured. Yeah, okay, so no mortars. No mortars on that one. And hopefully no mortars up here either. Yeah, no mortars. Alright. That's good. They should hopefully keep them the fuck outside. Like, I think because there's shelves, they want to go put them on the shelves instead of putting them in the pile. I don't know how much that affects it, but yeah. Also, have I got power going to this? I have not. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright, we'll get that one mining. The other ones I'm pretty sure I've got power. We do have like a substantial number of these outside and inside, which is great, as long as we don't have a solar flare during raid. And then it will be extra great. And I also need to research these fucking things too. Hey Coco, what are you up to? You look so pretty with the purple hair. We had a purple hair redeem yesterday. This is gothic. Nobody's redeemed it. I just felt like starting with it out of the blue because like I don't usually like change up my avatar myself and only let like people kind of do it. But during like special events, I'll sometimes, oh, not that one. I'll sometimes like change my stuff over myself. How you doing, Coco? Yeah, I've had like personally like gothic style and stuff for like a time as well. So yeah, with my avatar and stuff, I'm like I kind of wanted to bring that in at some point. but I had to determine how I wanted to do my makeup on my character. So yeah, that, and like I'm mostly wearing like black all the time anyway. So like the black dress with the rest of it like kind of just sets it off, sort of thing. We've got an infection and we've got a tantrum. Doing good, you? I feel like I'm very tired today, admittedly. So yeah, I've had food, I've had an energy drink, I've had a coffee. I'm just kind of waiting to get the energy from all of it, you know? I'm on like a delayed like reception of like the nutrients and caffeine and shit. I'm waiting for it to happen. But I didn't get a lot of sleep today though. I got like 4 or 5 hours sleep, so not really a lot. But as long as I get like a good amount of sleep, after stream, after editing and stuff, tomorrow, between like tomorrow and tomorrow night and stuff, it should be fine. 5 good colonists. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure most of yours are pretty much all gone. We've got Akio, hard work, accountable, night owl. You don't have too much like negative stuff going there. I'm pretty sure I just don't have any more of you. If I was to put this into alphabetical, hold on. At the top, yeah, the bottom. We got 2 of you. So the other one is Tamer. And it's Doreen, which they don't have like as high skills in like shooting and all that sort of stuff. But yeah. Unfortunately, after we had everybody spawn colonists back in yesterday after this event down here, the big mech defoliator ship, and I called for everybody to like come and spawn somebody if they could. We ended up having a siege battle up here, which I didn't realize that they had Doomsday rocket launchers on them, and I was accounting for the mortar instead. That's probably, yeah, that. So we have Doomsday rocket launchers and stuff now, and like we did want them so that we can fight back against, you know, the enemies and stuff. But this is the collateral of them having them in colony, is that when shit goes off, I do have to go look for it. I was thinking that a human revenge wouldn't be inside here. I was thinking that the wild humans would be outside. I might just leave that be for a while and I'll let them catch up to that. But yeah, we basically had like a nearly triple colony wipe. We've had a few hundred colonists die so far, which is not great, but yeah, we've got a shit ton of turrets inside, outside. Don't kill the cat, don't kill the cat. Mate, Shitaka mate, you're not getting any health after that. Who was that? That was just generic kitten, but still. And it looks like it's going for a Viking or another cat. So we got 2 good colonists just come in. Nice. And something else went kaboom. Okay, we had the boomalotes are getting into the tunnels. For fuck knows what reason. Oh, they're probably coming in for this. This is an interesting point. I wanted to know what would happen if it caught fire in there. I guess we get to find out now. Yeah. Actually, one of the things I like with my avatar, with the Gothic one, is my ribbon is translucent. So you can actually see through it and stuff, which is neat. But it's also compatible with my alternate avatar as well. So that's the only one it is compatible with though. So if anybody redeems like any other hair colors or outfits and stuff, it won't be compatible. It will overwrite the entire outfit. But that's fine though. I only have it set up for like the 2 of them. So yeah. Aside from that, I'm kind of hoping that these guys don't blow each other out of the water entirely. And in the worst case scenario, we've got a rate of 500 silver per 2 minutes now. So it's more than double what we started with, because basically we got up to like midway through day 3 and the colony basically nearly extinguished itself. So yeah. like I said, to some degree, I'm not trying too hard with a lot of the battles and stuff like that to combat them. But there is also just some basic shit that I'm kind of forgetting. Because, like, when I fight with my colony, like, the kind of raids that we're getting and stuff are sort of similar to what we normally get with, like, my colony of, like, 300. So when I'm squaring up against them, I'm expecting to have just a metric fuck ton of, like, gunners and, like, armored people and, you know, stuff protecting them, and we don't have that. And I'm not looking for specific weapons and stuff, because my regular colony, I haven't actually had a human raid for a while, because we've spent 3 months, IRL 3 months, trying to keep them alive through a starvation event. So I think my storyteller has been, like, trying to take mercy on me, and has only been sending, like, you know, blight and like all sorts of shit like that, like, you know, plagues and flus and the stuff that takes a while but isn't an attack. So yeah, I haven't been fucking battle ready for like a hot minute, and it really shows. But also, I'm not familiar with really the colonists as well, because every time they die, what the hell was that? That's another beam blowups down here dying. Every time my colonists die, I reapply this stuff, but the thing is I haven't got it actually applied properly. So normally I'd take the time to like look at what the colonist skills are and you know, allocate it out carefully and stuff like that, so only like the things that they've got like a really high thing of they'll do. But because of the nature of this event, I don't really have as much downtime between stuff going on to sit here and do this carefully. So, and of course when we have like, you know, 50, 100 people die out of the blue, or 100 or so people spawn in, it's a lot to allocate and keep up with. So it doesn't kind of get done the same way, which is why sometimes, like, you know, there'll be a lot of people out here doing like crops or building or whatever, you know, so that, you know, which isn't necessarily what I need in that time, so it'd be fine. Do you got all the DLCs in RimWorld? I have none. The only thing I have is the Name and Game DLC. This is not my regular colony. I've just got, this is a special 1 week event that I'm doing, that my community unlocked back in February to do 5 days, 8-hour streams with Rimconnect enabled, so that people can like spawn shit in, and I started with 1 colonist, and I've got to try to get us off world, like research and build a ship and stuff in the 5 days and get us off world. And I'm also playing at a harder difficulty and stuff. So yeah, I'm not familiar with this kind of stuff. This is not my bread and butter. My regular colony, like I said, I should have brought in a fucking photo of them. I should have brought in a screenshot. This is like our last location. So that's my usual kind of colony kind of thing, you know, is just, it's, oh, bless, thank you. I have, what do you call it? I've got 302 colonists and core game, no performance mods, all that sort of stuff. Closed mods playthrough for that run, and I'm mostly just testing what core game could do. But it's also been running for 3 years, and I'm trying to get them to a, what do you call it, the landed ship. That my regular colony is moving across the world to landed ship quest, which is just taking a while, because every time we move and move base and resettle and stuff like that, I have to stabilize and, you know, all the normal stuff over and over again. So the bigger the colony, the harder that is. And yeah, it's 1,000 steels. Nice. We're also going to need advanced components, a persona core. Got nanites to heal everyone. Thank you, bless. Recon helmets. We do need armor. Ideally, helmets will keep them from getting headshot as much. What's that? Cargo pods. We got muffalo wool. Sweet. Thank you. Also, welcome in, bless. What the fuck are you up to? We've got this is the positive week event. So next month, I also looked up the date for that for anybody that's interested. The 18th of May, I'm doing an 8-hour Chaos Rimconnect, which is where I like strive to try to keep the entire colony alive, and everybody tries to kill me nonstop for 8 hours, which will probably end up with like 3 different colonies that day, and I'll just have like a bunch of names on my character for people that kill it, but that'll be next month. So as much help as I can get with this one would be super appreciated. So anybody like lurking in Twitch, you're earning silver, you're earning 500 silver per 2 minutes, and like you don't have to do anything, you just lurk and it will do that automatically, and it's like a button somewhere around here on me that click, go to the store page, or if you're on your phone it's at the top of chat, and you spawn shit in. So yeah, is it you're good at RimWorld? I'm not sure if that's a question or a compliment, but thank you. I normally like to play on Community Builder because like I enjoy more of a relaxed kind of experience building colonies and like having a big old chitty chat and stuff. So to a degree, I could probably, I don't know, if it wasn't like that kind of like a gamer with it to begin with, I could probably be better at this stuff. But the last couple of months, like IRL months, I've just been trying to negate a food shortage perpetually with my 300 colonist colony. So I think the storyteller has been going really easy on me the whole time, and not sending me like raids and shit. So I'm out of touch with raids at the moment, which is why I'm getting my ass humbled by this particular run. So, but yeah, feeding them, like I need like 600 meals per day, and I need to have like, what do you call it? I need to have like extra meals through winter because we get snow, and then we keep getting cold snaps in spring. So, yeah, trying to have enough food for them requires a lot. So, if you can walk, mate, I'll get you up here too. You can't walk. Just trying to find people that are not currently downed or incapacitated. I need to go deal with whoever's doing that. Oh, where are you? You are going slaughterer, and I think you might be gonna attack the human in here. I just gotta be careful because if there's people nearby and they got the Doomsday rocket launchers, we're gonna like destroy a lot of stuff. Was there someone said chaos? Yes, next month there will be chaos. There will also be, I don't know what I'm doing with it exactly yet, but I was going to bring in an element of like randomization with the what do you call it? The rate of silver, where like bit shears and stuff like that of like whatever, I haven't figured out amounts and shit, will increase or decrease the amount of silver that you can earn and stuff. But I have to kind of figure that one out because I don't want people to be just like spamming over and over and stuff, and me constantly going into settings and changing that kind of thing. But at the same time, I want people to have like the fun of it could potentially be a lot in a very short amount of time, or it could potentially be very little. So, you know, it's a bit of a at your own risk kind of thing. So I got to figure that out by next month, and then we'll see. But it should be a fun day, because that's what I normally do when I use Rimconnect. Is I normally do chaos events. Also, welcome in, Luxeron. Thank you for all the gear too. I also need to get these brought inside as well. 40 steels, nice. Yeah, normally when I do Rimconnect with RimWorld, I normally do, what do you call it? Chaos days. So it's not normally calm. Not that this has been calm. This has been anything other than calm, honestly. This has been like, I think we've had, how many we have had die so far? We've had 416 people die, and at least like 100 or so, maybe 100 to 200 people either leave or get kidnapped. So yeah, it's been a number. Not a great statistical run with that, but I did forget some shit. What was that? An aurora? Nice. And some wood. Nice. So I've got to try to get them to bring shit inside here So I'm just going to bring in, because I need them to bring things in faster than I can make shelves. I'll make a spot down here, and I'll make it that they can have nothing rotten, no meals. I don't want no corpses, and I don't want mortar shells over here. So they'll help us bring stuff in that we don't have space for elsewhere at the moment, and we'll see how we go. Because I have got a lot of stuff outside that you guys are spawned in, and I think it will take us like a hot minute to get everybody to actually go grab things. And on top of that, everybody's kind of stressed, like the psychic suits are starting to wear off. I'm trying to get the new psychic emanators brought inside, but that's going to take a little bit. And I'm trying to get a couple of people to have these orbital bombardment things, which should be good. Like if I can get a few people to have like that, and then whatever the other one was, I saw it spawn in before. I just don't know quite where it is. The other good thing is they'll normally change over their armor on their own. I don't typically have to tell them to do that, but because I have got here they are, these because I've got people all wearing helmets at the moment, they are not actually probably going to change it over unless they don't have one. So yeah, get you guys to grab those. We got shelves, 15 shelves. Lol. I'll get those shelves brought into storage, you know. Have I seen a kangaroo in IRL? Yes. I mean, I am Australian, so yeah, we have like a shit ton of kangaroos and stuff around. Seen all kinds of ones. I've seen anything from like the cute like wallaby type size ones, which are like small and petable. Obviously don't pet wild animals, but all the way up to, you know, the 6 several foot fucking kangaroos that scare the ever-loving shit out of you if you're too close, kind of thing. I also have like my grandparents owned a farm for many years. They don't anymore, but yeah, the roos out there are huge and fucking scary, you know. Why would I fight a kangaroo though? Like that's like saying to somebody, it's like, what's a random animal where you live? Have you had a punch up with this thing? You know? No, I haven't fought kangaroos. Why would I want to fight a kangaroo? Also, like, most big Australian animals can like just disembowel you, so why the fuck would I want to get near it? You know? As I was saying like the other day, like, if it looks cute, don't pat it or don't touch it. If it doesn't look cute, don't fucking touch it. If I don't know, if it looks venomous, don't touch it. If it doesn't look venomous, don't fucking touch it. Just don't fucking touch shit in Australia, you know? That's essentially how stuff works here. Don't touch anything. I'll destroy this outside. I know Bless wants to punch on with a kangaroo if they got a chance to, but yeah, no, that's not something we do here. Like we have, like, you gotta be careful when you drive at certain times of like day and night, because they'll just get out on the road and shit and they will destroy your car if you hit them. You can also get into like quite fatal car crashes if you hit one as well, because they're solid muscle. And yeah, you definitely don't want to encounter one. Make yourself meat. Thank you. You don't go near water sources, that's for sure. And yeah, really the only ones that are safe to touch are the ones that are in like zoos, realistically. And even then, like, you still listen to like what the zookeepers and shit say about it, you know? I want these to not have any food on them. So let's do that. There we go. So I'd give it a go. Yeah, I know you would. I also hear my cat basically like gargle meowing in the background. He's fine, it's just, it's nighttime, so he'll do that. What else? I think we're okay at the minute, but everybody's like calm the fuck down, which is kind of nice. I'm trying to get them to bring the gear in so that I can find certain things, so I can allocate stuff. There's where those benches went to. I was gonna say, I'm like, I saw them bring it inside, but I haven't got a chance to install them yet. And I don't know if, I don't know where my brain was going with that sentence. It's fine. It's whatever. I'll get an extra one built if I can. There we go. That way we have as many shelves as we could possibly have, plus floor storage, which means they should bring in a shit ton of stuff. That's right. I was going to see if they dug out this yet. They haven't. But I need them to do like 2 spots plus a center. I'm going to put a bunch of these in the center of them. You hear cats getting cold in the background. Put a roof too. Where they're sitting, I could probably do one. But this should be alright for a moment. At least like to bring everything inside. So as long as we can get stuff from out here inside the base, that would be good, because everybody can do hauling, right? So everybody should go and do hauling, but if I don't get them to bring it inside, it's going to waste my time like trying to allocate shit out, because they'll just spend forever in a day walking around. Which, speaking of, you can have your gun back if you can. Oh, you're incapable of violence. What? Hold on a second. Oh no, wait, hold on. We got 3 new of you. Okay, you can have that one. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure you were not incapable of violence, but depends on which one I click on. We'll give it to you, because you're a 9 on that. So, yeah, I also don't know why there's a fucking battery in here. Where the hell do the batteries keep coming from? Am I missing something getting spawned or something? Where is the roof here? We got a roof up to about there. I could put it in like the tunnel, but I don't want to. I have a chair in the way of that. We'll uninstall the chairs and then we'll see. My guess is somebody was carrying it, but I don't know why they'd take it down into somebody's bedroom. You know? Alright, so all those are installed. I still have a few extra turrets, which honestly I'll probably just put a few extra up here in some capacity. I don't want it to be too close to the wall, but that is kind of the entryway, so I want it to absolutely fucking wreck whatever decides to walk in, ideally. It's 2 off from that one, so 2 off down to there. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we've got a bit of defense up here. I do need to bring the shell storage thing up here though, so that we actually have these guys picking up some stuff in this row like that. Paste that shit there. Alright, so the shells should go up there, which will be a bit further away. Somebody's having a daze. Where is the wild human at? Still in the base. Okay, I'll leave that alone for the moment. I assume that they're going to attack at some point, but if they can get access to food, I know that they'll kind of leave it alone. I want to copy your settings and also link these extra ones in. I think they're all of them. So get that linked, get that paste. Alright, so shit should go inside and or outside. It looks like a few people have got some gear on them, so I'll have a quick look around and see what people have got. And then I'll see if we still have some spare gear to allocate. It looks like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At least probably 20 people aren't wearing armor. So, do people hunt kangaroos or you just leave each other alone? So kangaroos are kind of like, depends where you are kind of thing. So in some areas you can't hunt them because like there's too few. In some areas there's too many and like hunting is encouraged, but also here in Australia, like we just don't have people like walking around with guns and shit, right? So they have to have like license and training and actually have a gun and stuff like that and get permits and shit to go do like a hunt and stuff. But also, yeah, like most people that hunt them will use them for like animal food and stuff like that. Most people don't typically eat them. I have eaten kangaroo before because there was basically like a 10-year period where I couldn't eat like regular meat. And so for some reason, like exotic or game meats and stuff was fine, but like regular stuff like chicken or beef or whatever was not. So yeah, I ate it. It does make like my partner sick, and some other people I know also get very sick eating it. But yeah, most of the time, if you're hunting like wild ones and stuff, they can have all kinds of like worms and parasites and shit and stuff like that. So most of the time they end up just getting like cured into like dog chew toy type stuff, you know. But I haven't personally hunted kangaroos. I have been on a hunt when like my farm like relatives have been out hunting like rabbits and foxes and shit like that, which are invasive species here. And we've seen kangaroos, but we wouldn't hunt them where they are, because where they were, we also have dingoes and shit. So they've got their own predators and crap, you know. Persona core. Thank you, Blessed. We actually do need that to be able to get off planet. So as long as nobody destroys that, we'll be able to build a ship. Haul that inside. I want to be able to get a ship built, but my problem is I don't want it to be like on the outside area. And I'm thinking what I might do is I may have to just take it up through here, and see how